Hey guys, I'm Fidel 1258 here. Today I am fighting to spend all my energy. Man, it's been a battle. I am fighting in Modern. I am no longer botting. I am excited to try and see how far I can get in this Modern League using all of my energy and renting some key cards at various times too. It's gonna be my best foot forward within Modern to see where we can get. I made it to Diamond League 1 repeatedly now, and I think if I really am intentional, I can make it into Champ. But we're going to see. We're going to find out together. So this is the beginning of that journey. If you want to stick around and stay tuned, I would love to have you. Otherwise, thanks for hanging out and have an amazing day. Okay, so right now in Modern League, I am currently Diamond 3. And I am at 2980. I'm 120 RP out of Diamond 2. I did already touch Diamond 2. I made it to 3100 yesterday in the opening day of the season. And yesterday I literally played, I think I played 80 energy. So I played whatever I had access to, and then I unlocked my end of season rewards, and that gave me 72 energy, I believe. And then, no, actually it's more than 80, because I then got 7 or 10 energy from my Diamond League 2 reward. Because when you ascend through leagues, you get more chests, and in those chests I had more energy. I think maybe it was 7 more energy. All told, it might have been 89 energy that I played yesterday. No, hang on. My bad. I still have 30 left, or I went to bed with 24 left. So it's 60 or 70 anyways. Something like that. It's crazy. I played and played and played. I was going ham. And you know, like I say, I started at 2,900 and I pushed to 3,100. Not bad. But then I fell back to 3,000. So, you know, I think I'm going to keep fighting and struggling as some of the best get out of my way. You know, some of you people with the Tofus and the level 8 Moxie Rebels and the Mantaroths, you are in my way. Or I'm in your way, however you want to look at it. And I'm going to keep tripping up on those excellent teams until they start ascending. They probably will ultimately end up in. And that's always how the beginning of the season is. But we can have fun while we struggle. We can have fun together while we struggle. No, I'm gonna let those sound. Okay, so we got Noxious Fumes, we got Keep Your Distance, and everything has Snipe. Okay, I got a solid weapon train team on the the speed. I don't think I have a very significant immunity play. I don't really understand my Modern options with Noxious Fumes, to be honest. My approach thus far has been essentially kill them before they kill me. This could be interesting maybe. And what if we brought like a weapon train? See, my Noxiel Rebel is not adequate. This is something that holds me back from high level performance. Fortunately, in this context, it's not relevant because I have a better weapon trainer here in the Ava Sturgis. But in so many situations, this matters, and having that level 8 is important. Now we have to remember that we're going to face a snipe attack. So I'm tempted to drop a big sort of beast there. This could be really helpful with the armor. You know what could be valuable? Unit gets an additional melee attack. So we bring out, this is something I've not really tried. I haven't tried Nimble Duke. But look, we bring out Nimble Duke. He's going to go into the first spot, so he's going to have the armor strike potential. He's got the protect, so he's got 6. Yes, he's going to die slowly, but he's also going to get a magic damage. Now, if I do this, my Avis is going to be vulnerable to a... No. So this is what I want to do. So I'm pulling, I was going to give the magic damage to Nimble Duke. We're going to pull it away into the Pellicor's hands. The Pellicor has the... Oh, but I don't need Elias to do... And is Urlindun better than Pellicor? I don't have enough for both. I mean, this is potentially... I guess I take it. I really don't think my Grimbarden level 1 is adequate. Only got a few seconds left. I'm running out of time. Oh, see, I made a huge grievous error. I need to get it in there somehow. Can I? Come on. Oh, 2 seconds left. I think that's the play I wanted. It's not optimized. But you see, I got 2 weapon trainers. I got the magic on both of them. I have a attacking monster in the front line. I have my distraction, the Izzyar, which I almost forgot, which would have seriously cost me. He has an Izzyar too, but it's not quite as good. Now, I have a resurrect, which is cool, and I have an immunity here, and that's my only immunity though. He has the same immunity. He brought a triage and a tank heal. I almost think the repair is better. Because I already have armor strike. You already have repair. I'm giving Buddy his own repair. Because he already has armor strike. Nimble Duke could have received the magic attack. And maybe that would have been a worthwhile approach. Look at that though. That's a success right there. And my 7 bomb, no one's even looking at him. My little Nimble Duke, no one's even paying attention to him. Man, I wish I brought the triage. Leaving the triage behind was a big missed opportunity. I mean, we're both bleeding out, and I think if my armor strike keeps landing, that's probably enough. But I don't know. The double martyr on my... Oh, I wish my Chaos Agent had 1 more hit point, so we get 1 more level. 1 more shot at it. There you go, he falls down. But... Nah, and see, he's going to nuke me because he shoots through the armor. Yeah, and we're done. The Divine Shield on Buddy was substantial, because he ate a 7 bomb from the Nimble Duke. Yeah, that was spending too much time thinking through the immunity and the weapons train, and not enough time thinking through, self-support, the martyr, the distraction with the taunt, which I obviously should have thought of. And then the triage was crucial to his victory and my loss. Okay, everybody's got it. Weak magic, slow monsters, and cripple. I'm really enjoying Possibilis to let Mantaroth pop in, and yes, I rented a Mantaroth. He's a slow monster too, so maybe this makes a lot of sense. Sirek is a card I'd never really, I don't know, it just isn't doing it for me. Like, I'm not getting it done with him. Maybe I'm using him in the wrong context or the wrong situations and circumstances, but for whatever reason, I'm not seeing a lot of success with him. Now we'll bring in the Wave Brood for distraction, which means we probably should focus on bringing triage. I should probably bring you for the repair. I should probably bring... Oh, and then... have another triage. That could really be worth it. The double triage to let the taunt be alive, and then we've got the Mantaroth putting in work with the C-Rec, just creating distraction. And I think that's going to be a success. Let's find out together. I mean, let's put it this way. It's a strong team, in my opinion. He brings in Afflict. My Wave Brood could stop being triaged pretty quickly. I would argue my success will come from, round 3, 4. Because even though the Mantaroth hits hard, and so does the C-Rec, relatively, considering its reverse speed, my damage is going to happen over time with the blast, more so than just like bursting down in round 1. As you can see, he's going to demoralize. He's got double demoralize. Yeah, that's gonna impact things. And he's got the void armor over here, and he does have the afflict. He does have 2 poisons, and he does have a double strike over here, which has cripple. associated with it. Yeah, I'm by no means. Let's see how long it takes for him to afflict me. If he doesn't afflict me in round 1, which he just didn't, that sets me up for a pretty. That's a good place. I like what he did here with the dry road in the second spot, because then you're getting the reach, which I should have thought of that. Then I wouldn't have my Mantaroth, I suppose. And so maybe I like my play better, but same time, it's a smart play. He got the afflict in round 2 on the wave brew, but it's too little too late. I'm really surprised actually how quickly his front line went down. Now the chaos I forget his name, the Legionnaire or whatever, strong monster, and they had really injured my melee damage output, and yet we ripped through. The blast is substantial. The trample too, hey. The trample, that's the crazy thing. This card giving trample to this double strike, which the armor strike can be nuts. It's really easy to put that armor into like an 8 situation. We're getting 10 SPS per victory. This is part of why I'm doing what I'm doing. 1, I'm enjoying this. 2, I'm getting 10 to 15 SPS per win in Diamond 3 in the beginning of the season. And that number, it'll go down, but then it'll start to go up because I'll ascend into the higher league levels. So that's a really significant payout. I usually get 5 SPS, 4 or 5 SPS in Wild at the highest level. And so my point is I'm getting triple the SPS in Modern. I'm having more fun. I'm playing the game by myself. I'm enjoying that process, and I don't have to pay 20% to Xbot. And I don't have to buy a Wild permapass. Okay, Reflection Shields, Little League. See, this is a situation where I would love to have Moxiel Rebel, especially with the low mana. Well, low mana becomes less relevant due to Little League, but nevertheless, Moxiel Rebel will be a strong choice. Especially with Obsidian on the field. Yeah, I'm concerned about my opponent doing that very play. Can I put a Thispa and then somebody really quick and just be like a real, like what if I put Thispa, what if I put Rose and Naga Assassin, and we go Swiftness, we go boom. This might, I might need to get rid of Shock Trooper because he's just going to kill, he's going to kill me. I would love to have see what I'm trying to arrange is for the Rose to provide some evasive, phase evasion. But then Naga Assassin, if she slips into the front with what will be 8 speed, then I start to think maybe this could really work. And I do have blinds too. See, there's no damage here, but we get the protect with the repair, which could help. Even though I'm expecting him to play a magic play, I don't know he's going to play a magic play, so the repair could help. And it's probably better than this one. Now, if he does an opportunity attack, like I'm pretty vulnerable to that. I'm going to put this feels like a very, it's like I'm tinkering here. I'm reaching. I'm counting on a magic attack. I'm counting on a weak magic, like a slow magic, like for instance, Dr. Blight. We'll see what happens. I should have put, oh dang. Reimagining this, even having Bandit in the front line would have made a lot of sense. So, Dr. Blight is probably not going to hit anything, which is huge. Yeah, I mean, this could be interesting. I think we probably win this. Find out together. This was a card I bought recently, relatively dirt cheap. Like I want to say it was like a $15 or $20 summoner. And I think it's got some merit. See, the repair is actually putting in work. Now we go up to 8 speed with the backfire and the phase. How did Dr. Blight land? And by the way, the poison and afflict. That's pretty wild, honestly. Like, what were the odds on that? With the blind too? Hang on a second. No. Hang on a second. I had 8 speed. I'm skipping and I'm replaying. I think he had like a 5% chance to hit me. So I have a 7 speed, which will become an 8 speed when the Vruz. Right now, I have an 8 speed here. I should be dodging everything. Everything. I have a 50% chance to dodge this cruel Cephalopod. I have a 30% chance to dodge this Murdhamp here. And by the way, that is, and I have a 60% chance to dodge the Dr. Blight. That's not counting the blind. That's not counting the blind. So it's a 15%. So it's literally 75% chance to dodge the Dr. Blight with my Vruz. And it should be an 85% chance for my Naga to dodge when she comes to the front. And yet he just keeps hitting, dude. Like what? Like why did he hit that? And then for him he chains 2 melee attacks right now. He chains like both the Cruel Cephalopod hits and then the Murdhamper hits. And neither of them have a good chance of hitting. They both hit the same round. Neither of them had a good chance of hitting. Right now, I have a crazy chance to avoid. I have literally a 75% chance to dodge this Dr. Blight. And not only does he hit me in round 1, he procs his poison. That is wild. As soon as that happened, I'm done. Like I needed that to stay. And I predicted it would be there for the duration of the game pretty much. And let my Pellicor Bandit put in work. The only thing that like maybe I could have improved that by would have been putting Pellicor Bandit in the front line to use his flight for another 25% chance. In addition to all of it, the only problem that would have meant is that the Murdhamp which has snare, would have hit me every time. But the Dr. Blight would have had to miss me. It would have been a full 100% chance to avoid the Blight. And it would have been like, I think, a 90% chance to. So with the repair, that would have worked, I think. So that might have been an oversight in terms of my approach. That's okay. Keep going. The only problem with doing this sort of journaling and vlogging with you guys to share what's going on with this is like I can't play 40 energy and talk to you in this sort of depth the whole time. Like it's not about my longevity, it's about I have to like, it's drawn out by the conversation. You know what? We got a chance for a redo. Let's see if that, and then I might say, okay. I think I'm bringing the Murdhamp here this time. I want all my players to be fast. Now I can't bring a blind this time. I want all my players to be fast. I'm particularly concerned about a sneak attack. That's the thing here. I feel there's less concern for the melee and there's more concern for the sneak. Strengthen and the sneak. Do I have any access to protect? I'm really torn. This is kind of me monkeying around. Like I could try something more traditional with just like the Cephalopod and the Twilight Basilisk with the Medalli Guardian and the Angelic. Something like that is going to be just more. I don't know, man. I'm not really the Ruz isn't the play. I also don't think the Murd Hampier is the play. Right now I got a sneak thing happening and I've got some speed. But the rear guard is just not logical from what it's like. It's just not going to dodge anything. I think we could get away with dropping Zenith in the front line. And then let's try and bring... Let's see if that works. The Thispa is not deeply relevant to what I ended up doing. I thought at first I would try the exact same sort of play, and I didn't. I have better cards, but do I have a better team? Find out. He doesn't have a sneak play. As far as I understand, there's still an opportunity for that miss is so annoying, by the way, right there. After the battle we just saw and how I lost, despite having a 75, 85% chance to avoid some of the shots my opponent dropped in the last game, for my Dampier Infiltrator with a 5 speed to miss this Kulu Swim Hunter with a 7 speed, one time is enough for me not to kill him this round. Like, I mean, I'd kill him right there if that miss didn't happen. And then that shot should have been on the Murd here. There should have been 2 shots on the Murd here. But no. And by the way, the Murd here is going to survive. He's now at 5 hit points because he just life leeched a little. He's going to survive the double attack from the Dampier because of that one miss that didn't make any sense. A 20% chance. Now the phase over here is pretty serious, and see, the only thing that really, the biggest thing that concerns me is my speed is quite high. I'm a 7 speed with a flight. I have a good chance to avoid her. I have a good chance to avoid him. She's not attacking. That's not going to kill me fast enough. This is the concern. And he has snare. And of course, the Sether, but everybody lands their shots. Everybody. Wow. Everybody. I had a 65% chance to avoid her. She hits. I had a 55% chance to avoid him. He hits. Of course, the snare hit, and that made perfect sense, but he should have been dead but for the missed attack earlier. And of course, we're dead, so. Yeah, not my... That one's frustrating. Keep going. Enrage. Another Little League? Are you kidding me? Okay. Let's keep her going. We'll go boom, 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 boom. I could bring the Mox Heal, but... And I might. I brought a blind. I've got a flying fast monster. I've got repair and protect. I've got blast reflection. I need more swiftness or slow. I think I haven't brought out my shock trooper, and clearly it's a powerful card. I think it makes a lot of sense to bring out, and it might make sense. You know, honestly, it might make sense to go like this and bring out the Moxiel Rebel. So I'm getting 2 extra damage out of my Moxiel Rebel with theoretically a blast damage, but I'm sure he'll do something like this with the Tidebiter in the front. And I get a slow over here, or sorry, swiftness, and I get a blind over here. Oh, but here, check it out. I don't need to bring even better. I go like that, and then Because I actually really value the Naga Assassin on the rear for the sneak defense. The only question is like Tidebiter with no speed manipulation or Kinjo with speed manipulation. I'm not doing much damage that way though. This is like my damage, like the way I'm going to hurt him more. Moxie Rebel is giving me 1 damage, giving me 3 damage rather. But the question might be, is there a way I bring out more? Like just going like this, bringing Dr. Blight might be more effective. Murdhampier. See, like blind. Oh. Okay. I deleted one of my characters to add 1 more swiftness. I was gonna use the magic monster that adds 2 damage and does 1 swiftness and 1 cleanse. I'm in big trouble unless these miss, and they should miss, but will they? It doesn't have any snare. Okay. Like these just shouldn't hit at all. Like ever. He has no snare. I have 8 speed. I have blinded him. The closest, his fastest monster is the 5 over here, which is like should have so ridiculous. Like I should have a 55% chance to avoid him. No, it's more than that. And of course he hits. Like, this is bananas. Everything. Like, for real? Okay. This one's frustrating, guys. I am super annoyed by... I mean, this is RNG, you know? It's luck. Finally, a non-Little League match. Magic only, no armor. The scatter shot from the Magus Cap can be really valuable in this context because I'm probably likely to see a mirror match, and you know, we've got the void, we've got the slow, we've got the you know, the Mega Cap or the scatter shot's going to go around and maybe drop some afflictions, do some life leech. Also, Sudi Shaman can drop a nuclear bomb, but he's probably going to do something similar where Sudi's only going to be a two magic attack, right? But 2 still becomes 6, and I guess the only other alternative I could do would be to bring out, like, would it be helpful to give him speed? I don't think so. Oh, another scatter shot. You know what? We're going to remove away from the Sudi, bringing out the Chaos Adjutant, because we want another scatter shot that can maybe put in some work. And hopefully they'll just quietly hurt the back line, because I presume my opponent will be playing something very similar to what I'm doing. One of the impediments to this playstyle is obviously an affliction. If you can afflict my Mystical Slipspawn, then my Goblin Psychic will have a hard time holding it up. And, you know, but... I see like 1 or 2. I think I saw one there's 2 afflictions on my team. If he has the same card as me, probably something similar. Okay, my opponent on the bottom doing that. That's funny. After all that, me using Thispa and then this happening, and like watch, like I'm never gonna hit a shot. I'm never gonna hit a shot. He's got wing break over here, which is super annoying because he's going to go over here and just delete. As I understand it, wing break is 100% chance to hit. Always targets the first flying unit with extra damage, and I think it always hits. I mean, it's going to hit because it's magic. But if I had phase, can I dodge? I don't know. Yeah. We'll like it's going to come down to, do I get to hit him? He's got flight and 4 speed. I'm grateful I brought a slow. I'm grateful I brought 2 scatter shots. He didn't bring a silence either. He got the poison out the gate. He got the stun. Scatter shots are missing on the back line, which was a 20% chance, by the way, like practically 0% chance for that to happen. And yeah, he's dodging. The scatter shots are putting in work, even though one of them missed at one point. I love how the wing break Night Reaper shoots to the second spot, even though he's in the first spot. That's the first unit of its kind to do that. And we win that one. I mean, he didn't have enough speed manipulation. I think, honestly, he deserved to lose that one. And obviously, from a bias perspective, I think I didn't deserve to lose mine. Let's keep going. I'm going to try and hammer out some faster ones. Okay, Opportunity Thorns, 16 mana. 16 mana, 16 mana. So I used 4 on him. I'm going to see, give me a beat here. I did Risk Hal. You get a archery buff. I think I need to be worried about archery. Wow. I love this team, this theoretical team, but I can't. Whoa, Kazi. What's the Drath gives me the flight and the true strike. I can, more importantly, maybe I taunt down a specific monster. Plus the archery buff hits 1, 2, 3 monsters. Can I bring out another? I'm considering losing the Scavo Chemist and putting him in this and bringing another archer. And then I would have... No, I can't do that. Yeah, I mean... we're pot committed. There's not enough time to make a logical change. So, he's got great speed, and this is going to be an annoyance, and I'm going to have a hard time hitting either of these guys, and they're going to put in work. And my archery will not fire. But I can give True Strike to him and him. And that matters. I think he's got me because he didn't do archery at all. You know, my headwind's meaningless. Honestly, oh, because opportunity. I was actually... misunderstanding the play on the table. I was looking for my attacks to fire at the Void Dragon. And it's not good enough. Okay. I think we've gone 1 and 4. We started. Okay. Earthquake. Everybody's got Stampede. Or the trample ability can trigger multiple times. Stampede. The problem is I'm not going to actually, he's not fast enough. Let's see. I really like Torch Mirrodon. Like, I like it a lot. In the first position, first of all, with Risk Isle Draft, you get an extra archery damage output. Second of all, he's got 6 speed. That 6 speed has a shatter, which means if my opponent is some sort of like crazy protect monster, I'm going to break that, which is can affect, you know, can be really pretty meaningful. And so he's got flank, and then here we go. I think I might go Megalodon, and then we go. What do I got? 5 left. This is pretty powerful. Archer. What if we went? Because look, I've got Snare, which can be important because my opponent might be doing Earthquake, like some sort of flight. I've got flight on everybody. And then I've got flank over here, so Grund with this trample can put one work on the second line. I can give him True Strike. Mirrodon is valuable and can fight even in close range, and he's getting an archery buff. I like this team. And the Martyr, if he does a sneak play against me, or frankly, if my Firecrawler just dies due to flight, the Earthquake hit me because I'm a flyer. But my Firecrawler may go down, and then would ramp up my Torch Mirrodon. I like that team. Let's see how it goes. And then, of course, he's got a big old scattershot back line. He's got speed, and you know, some of this stuff could be hard to hit, except we're gonna give True Strike. And who else do I want to put? I almost want to put True Strike on him. See, there's a blind, so I have to think that through. It's certainly possible. I think I got to put it there because Retaliates could proc, and I don't want this flight to sort of evade my attacks. The primary concern for the Megalodon is going to be the magic damage, which will just immediately cut to the core. And then, of course, the Chaos Dragon hit everybody that matters to me most. No Retaliate, but we get a trample, and we will... Oh! And then we will hit again, right? Yes. We don't get another trample. Nice. Oh! Is it too little too late? I snared him. I missed! For real, though! He should be dead right now. Okay, he is. But he's got a close range. And I don't have a close range. He's got flyer, and that was close. I'm getting slapped around here, guys. And that was Adinho from NFT Gaming and Collectibles. Shout out to NFT Gaming and Collectibles. He's gank. Love you guys. I think I got 2 more in me, guys. This has been a struggle. Okay. 5 more hit points. Magic Reflect. I think we have one win today, and that one win. That one win came with the use of Mantaroth. Yes, I know there is Blood and Thunder. All units gain corrosive ward, which will slowly affect Manthroth's functionality. No, I don't like that enough. Running out of time again. Hmm. I like that. So, speed manipulation, flight, dodge, taunt. And I got some workers with some blind back here. I think this might be, I've said it 5 times in the last 5 matches, but I think this is a solid pick. And then I need to be before I pick, I need to know one of my concerns is that does he have a super important carry card that I can taunt down? Second of all, does he have a super crazy fast phase monster, maybe like a Coral Lurker with a similar kit, where my Soriel the Bale, which is double striking 3, might miss? Or for that matter, where my Runemancer Flore, which is double striking, might miss? If so, I need to put True Strike. Okay, so I'm less concerned, and he's got a force field, so I don't need to be worried about that landing. I don't even want that to land. Now, I need to make sure he has no phase, and he has no blind. So I don't actually need to be worried about my True Strikes. But it might be more effective to taunt down like that card. Taunting down that card will produce, because he's going to put in work killing Soriel the Bale in the first round. He might anyways. Actually, I have speed. I'm doing that. I'm going to try and destroy this before he comes and kills Soriel the Bale. And next turn it'll kill him. Yeah, I've got flight and blind, so he might miss. But that card to me is more concerning than, and it would trample. If it hits Soriel the Bale and kills Soriel the Bale, it's going to trample into the Supply Runner. I hope we kill you right now. Yes. To me, that was more important than any of his other cards. I didn't bring a triage either, eh? And he's hitting shots, by the way. No problem just seeing through the phase, seeing through the dodge, the flight. Just somebody landed a big one. I don't know who it was, but somebody brought me down to 5 hit points. I wish I had a shatter right now. Okay, are we gonna pull this one out? I know, like, I think we're gonna pull it out. Oh, of course. Of course he did. We're running on fumes, but we're gonna make it. N-bomb. Nuclear option. It's like it's like when you're drowning and you like take you get your head above water for a second. Like that wind is like that breath of fresh air. Or it's like when you're golfing and you're like double bogeying everything. You can't make anything work, and then you hit that par, that bird. Melee melee only, right? Yep. Well, let's go back to what we were originally thinking. Mantaroth. And then do we do something like this? No, we're not gonna be fast enough is the problem. He's got True Strike, so it works, but you're not gonna. And then I think we probably put the force field in the front line with the protect, by the way, which is super important for Buddy. And I think that's my only protect, but we got to check. Yep. And what about swiftness or something? It might make sense to bring a taunt. Yeah. And what about blind? Do we have any blind? Yeah, we do have a blind. We are going to bring you. Now, I'm not currently, like, this is interesting, but really I'm building space for these two to work. And that's maybe all I need to do. I think this might be like a waste, even though it's trying to help this work more. Like the dodge is a 15%. Hang on. What's dodge? Is it 15%? I think dodge is a 25% chance to evade. Might be 15. Yeah, it's 25. And then the blind would be another 15. I think I gotta just lean into what I'm trying to do, you know? Okay, let's watch it. He's got the double demoralize. He brought the blind. One of my main contributors is my... I didn't land a poison. I'm only getting 1 damage from my armor strike, which should hurt more, but doesn't. My taunt is really doing what I needed it to do. Exactly what I needed to do. And the blind would have been, you know, would have helped the process be maybe, but also you gotta, like, everything is like a give and take. If I brought the blind, I lose one of these opportunity attacks. Maybe his opportunity attack doesn't die as quick. And now we've won, so. A demon shark, in real life, this demon shark would just be like, let me at them, get out of my way. Like, I want to go there. I want to get in the front line. Personification of frustration. Yeah, we didn't lose a monster. We didn't lose a single monster. Okay. I'm going to leave it there, guys. Thanks so much for your time. I hope you have an amazing day. God bless.